Welcome to this video on why productivity paradoxes keep happening. We will explore why new technology often fails to deliver immediate productivity gains and what this means for organizational transformation. This video is brought to you by the Series of Thoughts team as part of their Economics and Business Management program. Organizations invest billions in new technology expecting immediate gains, but they often experience stagnation or decline. This pattern, known as the productivity puzzle, is predictable. Chapter 1 discusses how technology arrives before complementary practices. New tools often appear before anyone figures out how to use them effectively. We try to run new software on old operating systems. This leads to the automation trap. Legacy workflows are digitized but not reimagined, preserving inefficiencies at scale. Productivity gains come from workflow redesign, not the technology alone. A real-world example is email. When it arrived, companies added a communication channel without eliminating others, leading to more overhead. Decades later, best practices are still evolving. Chapter 2 addresses how learning curves temporarily reduce output. Every new tool causes a productivity drop during the transition, a dip that is predictable but often overlooked by executives. Technology adoption involves 3 phases: initial slowdown, where output temporarily declines; cognitive overload, as teams learn new systems; and habit reversion, where old methods surface under pressure. Mastery only emerges if the organization persists. The productivity J-curve shows that performance drops before it recovers and exceeds the baseline. Leaders must set realistic expectations. Real gains take quarters, not weeks. Chapter 3 highlights that measurement lags behind reality. Knowledge work is hard to measure with traditional metrics, often ignoring intangible value like collaboration and faster decision-making. Organizations often measure the wrong things, using industrial-era metrics for digital-era work. The gains are real but invisible to legacy systems. Focus on delivering value to customers and speeding up decisions. Chapter 4 discusses the complexity multiplier effect. More channels, data, and decisions fragment attention and increase cognitive load. Coordination becomes the primary bottleneck. Solutions often create new problems. Email overload led to Slack, causing real-time message overwhelm. Cloud storage solved document sprawl, but led to files scattered across multiple systems. Chapter 5 explores the rebound effect. Efficiency gains get reinvested. Automation doesn't reduce workload, it raises expectations. Time saved is filled with additional tasks. The efficiency treadmill shows this cycle. New tool adoption frees up time, leading to rising expectations and expanded scope, where efficiency gains disappear into greater workload. Nobody feels less busy, because productivity gains are captured as organizational growth, not individual leisure. The benefits accrue to organizational output, not workload reduction. Chapter 6 focuses on organizational resistance. Technology transforms nothing if the organization refuses to change. Organizations are fundamentally designed to resist disruption, maintaining stability. Human barriers include middle management protecting their expertise, misaligned incentives that reward old behaviors, and cultural momentum overriding official policies on new tools. Transformation is primarily a human problem. Change management, addressing incentives, culture, and psychological safety, matters more than the technology itself for successful adoption. Chapter 7 reveals that technology shifts value, not just output. Productivity gains often manifest qualitatively, in improved quality, variety, or strategic sophistication, rather than quantitatively. Productivity hides in new product categories, faster innovation cycles, and improved quality. These benefits show up as customer satisfaction and new capabilities, not traditional efficiency metrics. Innovation often masks efficiency. The key question is not, are we producing more widgets, but are we creating value that was impossible before? The gains require looking in new places. Chapter 8 notes that coordination costs rise with scale. The larger the organization, the slower it is to absorb new technology, a reality of complex systems. Enterprises struggle due to cross-functional alignment challenges, technical debt from legacy system integration, and bureaucratic overhead from approval and compliance processes. Startups show faster gains because they build systems from scratch and have simple coordination. Incumbents are slowed by their own complexity, providing a key advantage to disruptive innovation. These are the 8 paradoxes summarized. Tools precede practices, learning curves create dips, measurement lags reality, complexity multiplies, efficiency gets reinvested, organizations resist, value shifts categories, and scale increases friction. The common thread is that technology is necessary but insufficient. The missing ingredients are organizational design, cultural adaptation, and measurement evolution. Anticipating these patterns makes them manageable. For leaders, this means budgeting for transition time, redesigning workflows first, upgrading metrics to capture knowledge work, and investing heavily in change management. Productivity paradoxes are features of transformation. Organizations that win are those that understand these patterns, design around them, and optimize the entire system, not just the technology layer. To move forward, consider, where are you automating inefficiency? What gains are hiding in unmeasured categories? How can you redesign workflows to unlock the technology you already own?